Hi everyone, welcome to this video on lesson 11 in the reproduction scheme. This is on fertilization in plants. Again, I'm not drawing under the visualizer here because I think it's pretty straightforward. All I would say, as I've been saying in every single video for this scheme of work, is rather than just going straight into information transmission mode, make sure you frame this in terms of the big idea, which obviously directly relates to fertilization, because this lesson is all about that, and make those analogies between what students saw in human beings, where fertilization occurs, and then this is followed by gestation. Bring students back to that prior knowledge, and then you can make that comparison with plants. Okay, rather than fertilization happening because of sexual intercourse, like in human beings, we have this process of pollination, and that's how male sex cells get taken from one plant to another in plants, whether by insects or by wind. What happens next? Well, okay, the pollen has to get from the stigma at the top of the carpel down to meet the egg, and then fertilization occurs. And then you can talk about gestation or the kind of next bit. And again, I suppose the only other thing to add about this that isn't kind of self-explanatory really within the slides is just to start with what the students know. So you might, rather than just going straight in to talk about fertilization, maybe start with some strawberries or other fruit, and think about, okay, we can see lots of different fruit here that we get from trees. Why do plants produce these sweet, lovely, delicious objects that animals like to eat? Like, what? This seems to be a common thing among a lot of plants. Why do we think they might do that? And start with what the students know already, and then you can tease out this idea that actually the fruit is a really important way of distributing seeds, and actually that's a really helpful part of how plants ensure their own survival. Yeah, that would be the only other thing to say. But other than that, I think it's a pretty straightforward lesson, provided you frame everything with reference to this big organizing concept, this big idea of fertilization.